finally get out there, get some game action under your belt.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was nice that Honors put us out there for the first shift to, kind of get my feet wet and get the first few shifts under me, and after that, just kind of felt like I was playing hockey again.
How amped are you for this season personally?
Yeah, I think I want to come in here and first professional season and show that I can play with these guys. I'm a bigger guy. Need to use my feet a little bit more, I think, than the first two games. But excited to keep going.
In your first reps in pro hockey, what was the biggest thing you noticed that showed you were at the next level? What was the biggest change in the game?
I think the physicality for me, being a bigger guy, keeping balance on my feet and going into corners, kind of win puck battles, and get to my line mates, get to the front of the net, and use my body to my advantage.
Oh, thank you, Tilton.
Oh, boy. Appreciate that. When we talked after the first game, it felt like you were kind of I didn't feel like I did great. And then the second game, you went out there and played a lot, kind of like you did on Saturday as well. How'd you feel on Sunday in that second game after you'd already kind of gotten your first taste?
Yeah, I know I have a lot more to show. I don't think I played bad, but I just know personally I have a lot more I can do out there, and I think I'm going to try and control the play a little bit more, control the puck, and get some shots on net. I need to use my shot and just kind of be a factor in the D zone as well. I think that one goal was my fault, and just trying to get pucks out and make sure my guy isn't the guy scoring.
Anders was talking about there's a lot of healthy competition between the younger guys and the older guys. I think perfect examples, that little board that you got over there. How much is that helping drive the energy in this group right now? Yeah, I think it's an awesome group. When I came down, it was a kind of just, I was happy to be a part of a team, and these guys have been awesome. Whether it's the older guys or the younger guys that I'm a little bit more closer with, but everyone's been inviting. I can't say it's enough, but it's a good group to be around.
Coach says you and your brother are totally different types of players. Would you agree with that? And growing up as the younger brother, was there a tendency to want to try to be like your older brother? Or?
Yeah, but every time we were on the ice together, he was usually the one trying to make plays and pass the puck. I was trying to put it in the net. So, and then when we were doing one-on-ones, I was trying to knock him into the snowbank on the outdoor ring. So I think that's where I kind of got my physicality from. It is going against him and trying to be the younger brother that beats up on the older ones. So.
How excited are you to get your first home action here tomorrow morning?
Yeah, it'll be awesome to come here and play in front of the Rockford fans, and I'm really looking forward to the school day game. I remember doing that when I was younger and going to watch the WHL Edmonton Oil Kings, but it'll be a fun time.
What is it like for you to have that kind of full circle moment, being a kid in the stands, watching, doing those school day games, now being on the ice in front of kids like that? Yeah,
I think I know what it's about. I mean, a lot of kids when I would go, it was just so excited to go and watch hockey and be a part of it and see the guys coming up. But for the fans, I hope we put on a pretty good show for those kids and have a good time.